How's it going, guys? So we are back on the trail now after Tehachapi, which means we are on the Sierra section according to gut hooks. It's not actually the Sierra section. Don't know why they do it like that. Probably something to do with RAM or memory. But the actual Sierras aren't until Kennedy Meadows, which is about 7 days from here. So our packs are extremely heavy because most of us are going to try and go straight to Kennedy Meadows. There's a couple of people who are going to get off about 4 days. And I think there's like an hour-long bus or something you can get to a different town to resupply at, which they're going to go on. But we're just going to try and get straight to Kennedy Meadows and then wait for them there. So about half the group is. But yeah, we stayed in Tehachapi 2 nights. We had 1-0, and then it's about 6:30 or something now, I think. So yeah, we're back on the trail around 6 because the sun is lighter. We've got to go up that big hill there. Yeah, so it's about 140 miles from here to Kennedy Meadows. So with like 20-mile days, that's like 7 days or something. So it's not too bad. Wait, yeah, 7 days. We might even push it and do it in 6. I have a little bit, probably not enough food, probably. But you know, if worst comes to worst, it'll only be like a day that I won't have food. And I've been quite a while without food before, so shouldn't be a problem. But if I do 6 days or less, which is doable for me, I'll have enough food. And I got a Domino's just before I left there, and then I packed out half of it. I got the huge one, huge Domino's, like bigger than what we have as a large in the UK. It's the extra large here. It's massive. So I packed out half of that in some tinfoil in my pack. Look how big my pack is. It like comes up to like the back of my skull. It's got so much food in there. We got water as well. 17 miles before the next water. So I've got 2 liters, considering it's already 6. I plan on doing most of that tonight. And then I also have like half a liter of soda as well, so that'll be alright. And yeah, so Tehachapi was a pretty cool little town. They had like everything there, but it was all really spread out. We stayed in the Best Western. We got like 8 of us in a room for the 2 nights. And then yeah, so we just sort of chilled about. We did, you know, we watched a movie and, you know, things you do on 0 days, like just lounge about your resupplies. We had done all of our washing, showers, stuff like that. We had a massage circle. Yeah, just a bunch of chill stuff, and then now we're all packed up and ready to go again. And we are planning to do, I want to do at least 10 miles tonight, but slowly. I don't mind going until after sunset, doing a little bit of night hiking, then go for a full day tomorrow, but we'll see. But that's it for now, and we'll see about some more vlogs on the way to Kennedy Meadows. Alrighty guys, so I'm on my way to Kennedy Meadows. Yeah, so last night was pretty chill. We just did a sort of late start in the evening. Started going until, you know, about 9. Got like, I think we only ended up doing like 7 miles or something. But yeah. Then I didn't get up until really late today. I got up at like, I don't know, like 10 and then watched a movie. So I didn't leave camp until like midday or something. So it's like 20 to 6 now. And I've only done like 10, 11 miles. That's okay. I feel like I'm going to do some night hiking today. And I might even push for a 30-mile day. So we'll see how that goes. Hold up. I think my water's leaking. But I will be back soon. Okay, so my bottle was leaking. I have 2 bottles on the back of my pack in the netting, and they're both upside down. That's just how I store them, because it slots into the netting easier that way. But yeah, one of the caps wasn't on quite right on one of the bottles, so it was leaking out and dripping onto my leg, on the back of my leg. And I was like, my leg's wet, but it could have been from when I was actually filtering my water, because my Sawyer bag has a hole in it too, so I have to like pinch it and then do the squeeze for the filter. It still works, but there's like drippage, and so my legs normally get wet when I'm doing it, because I hold the bottle with my legs, pinch the bag with one hand, squeeze the bag with the other. So yeah, but so it's not too bad. If it was really bad, I could have turned around. I'm only like 100 meters from the last water source, so I could have gone back. I didn't, because I only lost like a quarter of a liter. I did have 3 liters. Now I probably have like 2.5 or just over 2.5, something like that, because in those back 2 bottles I store half a liter in each of them. When I'm doing a 3 liter capacity, I have a liter bottle on the side of my pack, a liter bottle on the other side of my pack, and then if I'm taking a 3rd liter, I split it across 2 bottles. 1, to help balance the weight, and 2, if something does leak like that, you're not going to lose a whole liter. At max, you're going to lose half a liter. So it just splits your, don't put all your eggs in one basket sort of thing. But yeah, so it didn't quite leak out all the way. I managed to catch it beforehand, so I still have over 2.5 liters. The next water source is in 18 miles. So what I've been working out at about 6 miles per liter, sort of, between 5 to 7 miles per liter. That's what I've been doing. This morning I didn't have nearly enough water. I drank a lot in the night and didn't realize what I was doing in the middle of the night. When I was drinking it, I wasn't conserving it, I was just downing it and then going straight back to sleep. So I ended up with, I think it was like just over half a liter to do 10 miles. So I was rationing my water all morning. I had a really dry mouth and like no water when I showed up at the water source. So like, as soon as I got there, filled up and cameled a liter, stopped and watched an episode of Chuck while I continued to drink and eat, and then filled up my capacity, or what I wanted to bring, not filled it, but grabbed some more water, drank another half a liter. So I probably drank, just under 2 liters at that spot. I was there for an hour and a half or so, probably, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Because I'm planning on night hiking, I should get to that next water source today, which means I should be okay with just having the 3. I normally bring an extra liter for a night, so if I was to say I do 10 more miles up to the water source today, I would bring 2 liters for that, so that's 5 and 5. And then it would leave 8 miles tomorrow, so I would bring a liter for that, so that's 3 liters. and then I would bring a fourth for the night, because I sleep and drink while you're sleeping, because it takes longer to use more water. So that tends to be how I do it. So I do it for like 5 to 8 miles per liter, and then if there's a night in between the water sources, I'll bring an extra liter just to sleep with. But yeah, so we're heading on tonight. So if I do get to the next water source, it'll put me at a 28-mile day. And so what I might even do is, if I'm still feeling it, keep going and hit my first 30-mile day, because that would also put me at mile 600 tonight. We'll see how that goes. Obviously there probably won't be a vlog of that if it happens tonight, because it'll be dark and you probably won't be able to see me. I might do one of those red light vlogs that I did on my last night hike, but we'll see. Don't know where the group's at. If the group has stopped at that next water source, I'll probably stop with them. They'll probably all be asleep by the time I roll up, so I might actually just go on and then set up a couple miles after them, sleep. They'll probably get up early and then walk past me tomorrow morning. We'll see. But yeah, it's going pretty good so far. We're on our way to Kennedy Meadows. If this night hike goes well and I manage to do 30 miles today, I might just keep doing it until Kennedy Meadows. Get there earlier than everyone, because then I don't have to worry about food and stuff. But we'll see. We're nearly out of the desert. Eek.